I've got a long-term client, and years ago, it's probably 15 years ago, we were looking at the projections around their planning, and we met them when they were overseas. They were coming back to Australia. We did some planning for them while they were overseas, and it was quite clear that if we did smart stuff and put it all together, they were going to have a great retirement. And as we got into those earlier retirements, it was quite clear their capital was growing, and they were quite conservative in their spending, shall we say. So they drove very modest cars. They still flew economy, and most of our clients are like that. They've worked hard for their money, so they're still a little bit frugal around the edges. And I had to say, well, you might want to think about whether you fly business class when you do long haul. They go, oh no, we couldn't do that. And we dug a bit deeper, and I popped up a chart that showed them their wealth growing. And at the time, let's say their wealth was about $3 million. That was their retirement nest egg. And with what they were spending, it was going to project, and in 20, 30 years, and who knows what their lifetime will be, it was going to be 10, 20 million. It was going to keep growing. And I said to them, in 30 years' time, when your kids or your grandkids inherit 10, 20, $30 million, do you think they're going to fly economy? Do you think they're going to drive a Yaris? No offense to the Yarises out there. And they went, no, they're not, are they? And they started, I think they did premium economy first. They still went against their grain as hardworking people, but they now fly business class everywhere, and even better. To justify it, they tell all their friends, my financial advisor made me fly business class. And we've done that many times since. But it's a simple fact. These people have worked hard for their money. They haven't inherited, they haven't won the lottery. They've been workers their whole life. And no offense to their kids or their grandkids, but if someone does inherit $10 million, $20 million off the back of the grandparents or the parents working really hard, they do drive fancier cars. They do fly business class. They do live in bigger houses. So there's no point them not doing that now. And by the way, their kids are going to still invest and going to inherit very nicely. And in their case, their kids are actually doing smart investment things with a bit of help as well. So yeah, that's how that came about, where we've got clients that tell their friends, their advisor makes them fly business class.